excited about that. I was sad to see my enthusiasm was not shared among the tables.
No, I was happy.
All right.
Just on the inside.
No, I think
I do remember his bear being...
Envy will play mid and...
Yeah, Envy will play mid and Aoi will play carry,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Because even Aoi as a support hits creeps, man. He gets a lot of CS for a support player. Not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like,
That's his
been
playstyle,
practicing.
yeah.
he knows what it feels like to have gold,
And he wants gold.
and he does not want to give that feeling away.
What's in AUI, one of the lone druid players before Admiral Bulldog came into the scene?
Yes. He was
Phantom Lancer
the
as well.
lone druid player.
Wait, was Armlet?
No, he discovered that armlet.
He discovered the
trait.
Armlet.
Yeah, Armlet bug was him.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No,
He
it was
discovered
Bulba.
a lot of,
Had to be
like-
Bulba.
Bulba.
Well, Bulba
No.
invented Lone Druid.
Right.
So therefore...
And invented the
And
bug.
Armlet.
And left it there for AUI to discover.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
his
man,
doorstep.
AE is actually one of my favorite carry players because I think he played carry a lot better than most other carries.
Didn't he, like, was...
I thought you were going to say Eternal Envy there for one moment.
5 seconds remaining.
I think that's what he meant.
No, I'm not gonna go there.
I think Envy
Navi's
just
turn to pick.
itemizes
Whoa,
oddly.
easy, Tiger.
That's the only thing.
Will you just sit down, will you?
No, he plays Dota like if it was a robotic game, right? If no mistakes were made.
Right.
But sadly, he makes mistakes.
I thought you were going to say something like he likes his Dota like he likes his coffee or some weird analogy like that.
Okay. I'll work on that.
Does Navi pick Spectre? We've seen it before, that Spectre doesn't really have that much lane presence.
10
Like in this...
seconds.
Yeah, I
same
think
draft.
if they punish, or excuse me, if they pick a Spectre, they would get punished pretty hard for
5
it.
seconds
We can
remaining.
assume right now that Wraith King could be
Radiant
played as a
team
support.
Or as a
in this.
carry.
Yeah. But I think they're waiting it out because, okay, picking Wraith King in the early stages of the game isn't indicative of what your lanes are going to be, which is really important because a lot of things that maybe like captains of other teams, like tier 2, tier 3 teams, etc.,
10 seconds
don't get is like
remaining.
lane ambiguity during the beginning of the game is so important.
5
Because if you get like
seconds
2 really
remaining.
bad wraps in your lanes, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh
Navi's
crap, well we had a
turn to
mid-game
ban.
strategy, but both of our lanes lost super hard, and our mid-game sucks. So it's just whenever you can pick heroes that can do anything, like Invoker can safe lane, Invoker can mid, Wraith King can support, can carry, Mirana and Darkseer are pretty much the exact same thing. The only thing I would say for Cloud9 is
10
that
seconds
they have a
remaining.
CM and a Sand King, double supports who can very easily
5
abuse the jungle.
seconds remaining.
So if Navi, I want to keep that in mind because these supports can get a lot out of the
Reserve
jungle.
time.
Like Sand King, or excuse me, Crystal Maiden only needs 1 camp, and Sand King can just stack the other ones.
Is that like, if you're Navi, say, okay, we have 2 offensive?
It could be, but we haven't seen what the last pick is from Cloud9.
I'll rephrase. If you were Navi, would you consider you have the choice of pick? Would you pick something to go offensive, or would you be like, no, we can?
No, to answer your question, I think they already have something that could go offensive. Wraith King plus AA, depending on what your secondary support or carry, you definitely can go
I think they need a
aggressive.
ratio, like Weaver or something like that. Could be pretty good.
I mean, the other side of that is, if they don't want to go offensive, Clockwork is one of those heroes that demand at least 1 support to be guarding the lane. Like, you can't just go double jungle support, because Clockwork's going to get like quick level 5, and he's going to walk in the jungle, and he'll get a kill on
Radiant
CM.
team pick.
So I feel like either way, Navi's going to have either a powerful tri lane if they want it, or a very, very strong like off laner to deal with these kind of strategy.
It's interesting that Cloud9 banned the Rubik last. They're kind of assuming the Skeleton King is going to be a carry.
Yeah, they would ban Dazzle as well.
Yeah.
So even before that, they thought that it was going to be a carry Wraith King,
Oh.
which is a little bit interesting. I mean, it could very well be.
Yeah, but it doesn't
10
necessarily mean to be
seconds.
one.
And also,
Seconds
Rubik has like a
remaining.
ton of really good spells to steal in this game.
Oh yeah.
5
If you're playing
seconds,
Kuroki,
5
maybe
seconds remaining.
just the man.
PA?
It's going to be PA. Oh
Navi's
no!
turn.
Please
Oh, dear lord.
no! Envy's been playing this on stream for days.
How's he doing?
Not very well.
Hasn't been great.
The hero's
so-
just not that good.
Wow.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Looking at Navi, we're assuming what? Exort Invoker, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We can safely assume that. Wraith King, we'll see if it's played as a 1 here in just a second, but you're going to have Chilling
10
Touch,
seconds
and then
remaining.
you're going to have Clockwork, but allegedly PA is not that bad against
5
Clockwork because you can just blink out of the
remaining.
cogs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What about Shadow Shaman? I think Shadow Shaman...
Well, here's the
well,
thing.
as aggressive hero, you don't want to do
No,
that.
no, not aggressive.
You mean go greedy.
Yeah.
I think that any carry against Navi's lineup has to go BKB.
More or less,
You have an
unless you have a
Invoker.
way. But the main reason I think you say that, though, is because of cogs. Like, cogs is why I would say you absolutely need a BKB, but PA doesn't have to make a
10
BKB because of
seconds
cogs.
Because you can blink...
Well,
She might
I
have to
mean,
make one because of chain stun.
if it was a cross-watching
Jungle again.
Navi as well.
Actually, this is a great carry against.
Oh wow, yeah.
You
like,
just don't get where you at?
Last time we saw that,
It didn't go so great.
it didn't go so great.
Well, that's because I don't think Navi had the laning to go for it. Like, they lost all of their lanes, right?
They dropped him in the safe lane, kind of like they did in Game 5 versus Alliance.
No, they went
offensive.
Oh, no, they went offensive. Yeah.
jungle
lane.
lane.
Yes, it wasn't the best laning. Now, the question is Envy going mid with this? Or we're going to see
That's what
AI
he's been
going
doing
mid?
on the stream, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think against a Clockwork, so I don't think you could beat a Dendi Exort Invoker mid with.
No, probably not.
What if they did dual lanes?
10 seconds remaining.
Sanking.
Thinking.
5
Marana?
seconds remaining.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
Sanking Marana,
CM
CMPA. Because I think the CMPA could super easily kill Invoker, and even if the AA comes to that lane, they could just kill the AA.
Prepare
Okay, so
for battle.
another option is PA goes solo mid, CM Jungle to like 3.
PA is definitely going mid.
Yeah, he's definitely going mid. This is mid build. Get PMS, and then pull
Get
2
Pro.
tangles. And the first item you actually buy is another set of tangles. You get Dagger at 1, Blur at 2, Dagger at 3, Blink at 4. This build, but we'll see.
So you're saying it hasn't gone well in the pub games?
Well, maybe he's expecting more from his supports, and pop supports are not exactly.
Dendi's using a really nice set.
Well, you don't play pub games to win, you play to practice, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's why people play the same hero over and over and over and over again.
Where do you get that?
Then he prefers a white hat.
I'm more of a purple man myself.
You know what a white hat means in terms of like computer forensics, right?
No.
White hat is a guy that actually tries to find
30
exploits,
seconds to
but
battle.
not with the intent of doing damage, but rather like to bring them to the light so that people can be prepared.
Okay.
As opposed to a black hat, which
Do it for
tries to
exploit.
Yeah.
They sent a Vos mid. Okay.
So if you're a white hat kind of
That's
person,
interesting.
you're actually doing good. So looks like Dendi.
Yeah, this makes more sense in preparation of that gank that.
Yes, the
Andy
white hat
talked
makes
about?
more sense.
No, the deuce at mid makes more sense. Because once you turn on your mana shield, even if you have
battle
1 point,
begins.
you should have enough to at least walk back to your tower.
Yeah,
In
but
which
at the
case-
same time, Envy is going to do way better against a Medusa lane than he would do against
Sure,
Dendi.
that's definitely the case. It's just like making sure both of your heroes are farmed versus, one of your heroes is better farm and Envy's getting less farm. Trade-offs, I guess.
Yeah, it's a trade. But I think Cloud9 are still going to be happy with that because I think Navi supports kind of have to gank.
Oh, they're dual laning mid. All right, suddenly
Yeah.
everything changes.
Yep. Eternal Envy not so happy.
I mean, they could just do this as well and just be like, yep, we're going to have to rotate one of our supports. And by doing this, they either sacrifice Envy's farm and continue to have both supports farm the woods. Then one of the supports is farming the woods to mid, and then that support doesn't get as much farm as normal. So it's kind of like leveling the playing field more or less.
Seems like,
But I think Hopes will be much happier with this start than he was in the last time we saw him play Medusa.
oh yeah,
That was rough.
wasn't thrown to the wolves. Bone 7 is trading hits against Kuroki up on the top lane here. He's got Iron Shell, so he doesn't really care. At this point, Dendi can't really help to force a kill. I get, there's always Sunstrike, but you rather want Cold Snap in situations like these.
Yeah, and good luck creep cutting against that combo. I mean, at low level you can, but at like 3 or 4, you're going to have a really bad time if you do that.
Do you just get one in each? One level quest and Sunstrike?
I don't think he'll get Wex early. If he
No,
does,
no.
it's going to be like the standard like level 10.
No, I mean like one level quest, one level exhort. Sunstrike calls now. You don't max out exhort.
Oh, you mean like it all or
Yeah,
both of
yeah.
your spells at level 3? I think you could. I think in some way though, having max exhort's just better. Like
For last
more
hitting.
secure last hitting. He can get regen pulled to him if he really needs it.
He's so slow, Invoker. 280 movement speed.
Yeah, he's a wizard, man.
You don't have to run when you're important.
Yeah, it's true.
What do you guys feel about this off-lane situation for our Clockwork player? He's essentially solo 1v1 against a Mirana, because they are going very, very greedy. Like, Sanking's just pulling and jungling, CM is definitely pulling and jungling, but he's at the same time not getting full experience because he's really afraid of the Sanking. I feel like Cloud9's just getting away with something that's extremely, extremely greedy.
Well, they're farming 1 core and 2 supports, and Navi are farming 2 cores. So it's still a trade. Like, sure, there's 3 people getting farm in exchange for 2. on the side.
No,
of
Envy's
Navi.
getting a lot of farm as well. Look at mid lane. Ain't one against a dual range lane. Like, I consider that getting farmed.
Yeah, I mean, he can just throw daggers, so it's no big deal. Oh, Bone 7 could be in some trouble here. Dendy throwing out the cold snap. Bone 7 still has a surge, and
No,
they're just waiting it out.
yeah.
Oh, they're going to go for the double ion shell. They just want to go for a kill on Dendy. Sunstrike's going to be used, and that's going to be the first blood.
Yep.
Dendy picks it up.
A pilot die.
That was a good, like, in the pinch call, though, by Bone 7, because like, if you surge, you're dead anyway,
Yeah.
because he hasn't used the stun yet. So if you go for the double shell and you just try to go on for a kill, I think that's the best choice he could have made.
Meanwhile, though, they got a kill on the bottom lane. Pilot that picked up the experience and the kill for that one. I think it's actually a bigger kill. Yeah, sure, first blood was taken up top, but the supports here getting killed and the experience, and the fact that you have Crystal Maiden jungling is really edging out. Crystal Maiden, by the way, Smoke of the Sea picked up. Where do you think he's going to go?
Item-wise?
Midas.
Which lane do you think he's going to go?
Oh, I
gank
think
into?
I think going bottom is probably the safest bet for a kill. But
Nice card. But
Nope, Burrow Strike. Is there going to be arrow follow-up? Arrow's flyer. It's going to hit. The cogs are going to disappear. There's a level 2 Starstorm. Yeah, that's going to be a kill.
oh,
solve.
Yeah.
no stout shield proc. How unlucky. He got that might able to sell. Top up on 7. Gonna be in some trouble. What is on 7?
Oh,
Was he lagging?
puppy or
Puppy Pulse. Or
Oh, they're like.
Okay. So, in a lane like this, all you have to do is play safe, right? I mean, is there any reason that he should be diving?
he might have
that
been lagging
aggressively?
out, maybe.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he could have been lagging. That's a very good point. But under normal circumstances, like dying against cold snap in general is considered pretty bad.
Yeah.
You
Well,
don't.
Cloud9's asking for a 4-minute remake.
If the server is that
America.
bad for both teams, I don't see why not. But
Yeah.
we have to let the game go because it's not actually 4
Only
minutes.
load, no remake. Okay.
I think that's a fair
If
like,
both team wants it, yeah.
fair thing to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if it's lagging that bad and they want to try a different server and both teams agree, why not?
Well-
But we have to go back in game for like 10 seconds so they can get to 4 minutes because otherwise we won't be able to load from the same
What
time.
will happen?
Don't nobody die, please.
In 10 seconds.
And we're done.
It's like, oh, that's it. Game over.
I think they're playing. Yeah, they're playing.
One of the admins said, like, try to play it. If it's not playable, then we'll do the load thing.
Yeah, so he said Vlad like bailed. He literally
So I'm
instantly
done.
bailed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not great.
Welp.
Rip Russia.
I don't think he's going to be happy with that.
No.
He should not build. Nobody built.
Hopefully he didn't click the actual, disconnect one.
No, I think he did.
No, you can alt F4 and come back in. But if you clicked it, it'll say the same thing.
Well, here's hoping he gets back in. Because otherwise he's going to be sad. So looking at the overall net worths, I'm kind of inclined to agree with Lumi that this middle lane is still going like very well.
Yeah.
Like Envy is not really being pressured too much. He's got roughly the same like net worth as Havos.
It's really impressive, actually.
Well, if you think about it, you can just throw daggers. It's 150 damage to a creep pure damage. It's very hard to deny that. Even with 2 heroes, it's hard to deny that, you know?
He's actually spending his dagger on Havos now. I'm not
I
sure
think that
exactly
was
what
more
it's
of
about.
like a fuck you dagger.
It's second in a row, man. It's like, yeah, third one. Hey.
Yeah, he's really pissed.
I mean, he has to spend his mana somehow,
He's
right?
got
He's got a
supports
bottle.
nearby. He can deal even a little bit of damage.
He's like poking Havost.
By the way, Havos build.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't know.
Like,
It's gonna come in. There's a frostbite.
He's
Where
immortal.
is the crits? There's one crit Burrow Strike. Look at how tanky he actually is.
Where's the
He's gonna
TPs?
peek back at the tower. We're gonna see another dagger.
TPs?
He's dropping low. There's none. There's no TPs.
how does not a single person TP to that?
Is under attack.
I don't know.
Like, Funnick didn't have a TP,
No one-
Kuro didn't
no
have a
one had a
TP. It took him like 15 seconds to die.
He was probably just
All
like...
right, maybe 10.
Like
But
7-5.
No, it was a long time.
it was a long time. Either way.
They should not have gotten that kill.
On 7, speaking of... Oh, yeah. Double damage. This new, like, chat thing is actually kind of confusing. This thing.
How is it confusing?
Because it makes it look like they got kills. To me.
Well, it's just because you're used to the way that it shows kills in game.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
If it had been there the whole time, you wouldn't notice the difference.
Yeah, but...
Change makes people scared, Shane.
I know, what about that?
They see change and they're like, oh, this is terrible. And then like 2 months later, they're like, no, it was actually really good.
Forget about it. Don't even remember.
That's like every time when a patch lock came out. This patch lock sucks.
No, I think the last couple of patches, people have been like overly excited about it.
Yeah.
You know?
At the beginning, you mean when it came out?
I mean, let's be honest, they stole ideas from our patch notes, so
That's true.
that's how you know it's good.
6 of them. Counted.
Counted. Evo's build is hilarious, by the way.
The thing is, the poor guy gets left out to dry every game.
Yeah.
It's like, the last time he played Medusa, he goes bottom as Dire. This game, he gets dove for like,
40 minutes.
yeah, like an hour, and the team's just like, it's fine.
I mean, like if you're Puppy, you know this. Like you know he's getting the hardest role. Like just have confidence in Havos, man.
I think the only one that could have saved him was Croaky. Like literally.
No, any person just flashed a TP. Cloud9 would have said, no, we're not getting
Well,
killed.
what is Puppy gonna do if he TP's in?
He can drop the Ice Vortex.
Just the sight of the TP.
Honestly, an Ice Vortex might have saved him.
Yes.
The dagger would have killed him.
Anything would have.
No, but I mean, like, if he TP'd right away,
Yeah,
and like
maybe.
Vortex while he was being chased, then the other heroes maybe wouldn't have been able to get as many autos off. I don't know, man. I'm just like, I feel bad
Yeah,
for him.
I understand.
It's like,
Give the lad a break. Like,
Bot lane, we're gonna see a Burrow Strike attempt. It's gonna hit. We're gonna see a leap arrow. Look, this is Sing Sing to me. Right? Yep, that's Sing Sing right there.
does he go Midas?
Dire's
They've been
bottom
playing
tower
1v1
is under
Mirana.
attack.
Well, Ewi, I think, does.
Fair
it's
enough.
like how he likes money a little bit more than Sing.
No, I think he's gonna go drums and stuff.
Well, with, I don't know. He can taste the Midas, I think. 3 more gold. Start clicking it.
It's got the money. It's fine.
Burrow Strike back out there. Get out of there, Pylai die.
Arrow's up.
Sorry,
Arrow's up. This is a Regoose if I've ever seen them.
Oh,
That's right.
Not one Pylai dice. Oh, they turned it together.
you beast!
Oh, Aui's gonna hit it. But no, he has haste. He leaps in, but it's not fast enough. And now it's going the other way. Wow.
And you were flaming me for saying Ice Vortex.
No,
Dire's
my Vortex OP.
bottom
And
tower
then Pylai
is
die
under
does the standard die to the neutral thing.
Dire's
Oh,
structures
tower gonna
are
get clipped. Kuro going for the deny here.
fortified.
Should be able to get it. Oh no, he gets frozen.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, no, hit the tower.
No.
Oh, he wants to kill. He actually knows he can't kill because the creep wave's there.
It's fine.
What a player.
You know, mid lane Havos gets zoned back
Dire's
because he doesn't have a
bottom
bottom.
tower has been denied.
He has a south. Just follow Crone TA. Like, what a player.
Dude, the level 4 dagger is 200 damage. You just spam that.
And you can crit on that
Oh,
motherfucker.
100 on hero,
Or,
right?
yeah, 180, whatever. Same thing.
Oh, he's going in. Look at that. This is casual. Good big raw.
He's just trying to piss Evo's off because he has backup here. That's what he was doing the last time.
And now you're going for Puppy, right? Like, Puppy's a free
Yeah.
kill.
Oh, they're dying for this.
Man, easy.
See, at least almost tried to save his teammates.
Oh no.
They're
though.
turning back in. Yeah, Mana Shield's out. They have Starstorm. That's a level
He's
4
dead.
Starstorm. He's dead. Burrow Strike's gonna come in. That's a TP in from Funnick. He's out of mana. Okay, they're going in. They're just regreasing straight
Okay.
up under the tier 1. The Sunstrike Reno, that's not gonna hit on anything. And yep, he's dead. The Sun's gonna go on Envy. Burrow Strike goes on Puppy. They want to regoose again, I think. Follow through. No, he cannot follow through with that.
Oh my god.
That's another kill. Was that 4 kills on the mid tier 1 tower?
What's happening right
Yeah,
now?
both 7s there. They could turn back in. In fact, they
Kuro's
will.
ulti. Kuro's ulti.
Well, you get off his reincarnate, man. Has a long stun. A long cooldown. What is that Burrow range?
I wouldn't have killed him, man. I really would not have killed him in tower range.
He's fine, Bono.
Clinch.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
he has
fine.
the root.
he's fine.
3 seconds.
Arrow's gonna hit on the backside. No. Okay, TP back out. He's fine. What a player.
That was really fucking good.
Bone 7 killed the Skeleton King, and he's like, I immediately regret my decision.
We're so slow.
That AoE slow is ridiculous, man.
Dendy's just been having a giraffe laugh top lane though.
Yeah, I'm actually a bit surprised he hasn't been the one TPing. Like, Cold Snap is so good against teams who do that.
Yeah. Especially when you nearly have like 1 Forward Spirit and a Cold Snap.
Oh, he's got 2 now.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Radiant's
AI has
top
a
tower is
11-minute
under attack.
maelstrom.
Under attack.
Laser load. They go for the arrow here because he's tanking the creep study. Yeah, that's an arrow.
Oh, boy.
That's an arrow.
Oh, boy. No, they didn't do it. They're just gonna go for the bite.
Okay, so
Okay, that cog actually does nothing for you.
when that Moonlight Arrow, Moonlight Shadow happened, the 2 heroes up on the top lane is standing under a dire observer. Like, I know that's a very small thing to point out, but
No, it's pretty big, I think.
I mean,
Yeah, it
We've
should have
seen
been
it.
obvious,
Yeah.
is what you're saying. Yeah.
Surge into
forward.
Puppy.
Oh god.
And Puppy's dead, I think. Dianxiao's doing a ton of damage. Plus,
Dyer's
oh,
is
9 up.
under attack.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna go for it. No, cold snap! Tondo!
Burrow has it!
No! His corpse like halfway burrowed under the ground and then just gave up. Sunstrike on Bone 7. 1 second on Surge.
Dyer's
get
bottom
on.
tower
Second.
is falling.
No, that's the wrong
Auto
way.
attack! Oh,
What a click.
They got a
Typical
tier 2 tower on the bottom though, so. What's with today's Dota is just like mad
Dude, it's so
clowning.
clowny, right?
It's
Dyer's
good.
bottom
I love it.
tower is under attack.
So what does this mid PA have done for you so far?
Well, he's going Battle Fury, I guess, because he got a ring.
Didn't he get involved in like a triple kill? Like
I guess.
No, that was Aoi who got the
no,
triple.
but Envy was there the whole time.
No, yeah, he helped get
Yeah.
the. Get
That's
the
because
kills.
Navi wants to fight there, right? Like you could just. Well, I guess why wouldn't Navi want to fight under the tier 1 tower, right?
You think that?
Holy. Oh, you're right.
All right, Aoi, that wasn't your greatest arrow.
Don't look her in the eyes.
Oh, the Lightning Lord! Oh my, he pings. He's like, are you kidding me? That last attack really procced.
He's thinking, where's my TPs? 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, poor lad.
One day, Na'Vi will actually like Habost enough to TP for him. But today's not that day.
No, it's not.
He's not a 4.
You
Dyer's
upgraded to
middle
5
tower is
recently?
under
Yeah, I
attack.
took it back down.
Yeah, it's
It
nice.
wasn't
The
impressive.
thing is, they're giving him heroes that he can't make plays on. Like, this isn't an Alchemist,
Yeah.
you know? This is a Medusa. Like,
Or even Princess of the Moon. He's quick with that. Weaver. Do you
Oh
remember
yeah,
Weaver?
Weaver is legit.
Holy shit,
A
balls.
pie like that might be a little bit trouble up top.
No, they actually TP for him though.
You see? Power of friendship right there. Even a stand-in Fog. He's like, yep, I got it.
Nearly Blink Dagger on Pilot Die as well. Considering he's an arcane boot, it's really
How
fast.
did they de-ward that? Like, how do you even find that ward?
I want to see TPs behind the tier 1 ward.
Bendy, as soon as that de-ward's out, he's out of there. It's like, oh, she got the dangerous lane now.
Is he actually gonna... What? Oh, he got him! Oh my god!
and the rocket flare.
Holy shit!
He's gonna die.
Yeah!
That's a big deal.
What a snipe. By the way, then he just walked up to Habos and he's like,
wait.
no, my creep, Midas.
How did they know he was there? They just guessed.
I guess.
It's like, hey man, Sankane's missing off the map. He's probably farming neutrals.
He's only gonna farm a
Helping with
large
the
camp,
game
pretty
knowledge.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really big.
Dyer's top tower is under attack. Tower is under attack.
I think the biggest difference in this game so far is like the offlaners and the supports are essentially making the game. Like in terms of the 1v1 matchups, the only reason Havos is behind the PA is because he got ganked like 100 times. So the supports on Cloud9, like having the capability of being able to roam, like even individually, if it's just highlight die or if it's just fog, they can still go for kills potentially. But if it's just like one, like puppy roaming, of course, isn't really going to do much. And if it's just the Wraith King, Kuro can't do
And he's
much.
going for the tower. He's going to get stunned. The Ice Blast, Sunstrike, everything. Tower denied. That's a good recovery. Fog walks up. He might eat a secondary stun.
1 second. I
Then we'll go back. But back to your point, Andy, it's as much about the playstyle as the hero, right? Like, it's much easier to gank with CM and Sanking. As we see in Moonlight Shadow up top, they want Dendi dead. And he's been farming too much. Leap? Sing Sing? No. That's
He
it.
has Regoose potential.
A Lightning Lord. Also, like, it's much easier to gank for a mid lane PA who has a spammable slow instead of Medusa, right?
I don't know about that. You always
I mean-
have Invoker with the Sunstrike and the Stone from Wraith King that sets it up. So I think they just
Dude.
didn't.
50% evasion. 50%.
We can't dodge the stone.
Dude, that's almost like 60%.
That Regoose Fog's gonna feel this one. Oh no, run out of there, Fog. They want Bone 7 instead. Ice Blast, that's gonna hit. That's let it go though. Fog on the backline. The Sunstruck, that's gonna hit as well.
We might be in trouble.
Leap.
Yeah, leap.
Oh, he's gonna get hooked.
Hookaroo is on.
Dodge. Ooh, ooh. Oh,
Nice.
okay.
That's a streak as well. It's huge.
Okay, though.
And Puppy got it too. So now
point
he's like,
booster.
yeah, there's my point booster, boys.
Cash money, baby.
But in the meantime, they are going to push down mid. So it's not like Cloud9 are just taking the deaths.
Are they gonna push down mid?
I think Envy is like waiting for the goose thing.
Okay, yeah, Regoose.
Oh my
That's
God,
Puppy.
no.
Well, that's Karoki though. It doesn't really
He's got
care.
Oh, it's so slow.
We're not really walking.
The tower's missing.
Strike.
Oh,
Crit. 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 No,
Oh my
they didn't even
goodness.
need it. Yeah.
Look at all these like heavy artillery coming down the mid lane. That's an ice blast.
No, Nicole.
Stun
That's
was
fine.
a little early.
Like they had a rocket flare in the air as well. Full 7 in the top lane. Oh, he can't
I think he's
surge.
dead.
Okay,
Oh, maybe not. Cold Snap goes off, deafening. Oh! Just the tip, man.
Just the tip. Oh,
Okay,
Bendy might be feeling the
no,
pain,
that
though.
arrow, Sing would have missed that. Sank.
Yes. Oh,
Okay, this is all very close.
mana burn. Mana burn. Oh,
Okay, you gotta dodge that rocket though.
he's so
You gotta
afraid.
dodge Ice Blast. There's like a lot of stuff.
Just stay in
He's
the
just
trees.
sitting there, man.
Stay
There's
in
no
the
mana,
trees.
no mana clock, so he's fine. A's not even trying.
That's what he wants you to think.
It's like that one clip of the Bloodseeker Invoker team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who
He's
lets
just
him
sitting
get
there.
to like right outside the
Dire's
base, and he's
top
like,
tower is under attack.
just kidding.
Hadouken.
So with Envy going Battle Fury, I mean, his damage output's going to be substantially higher, but I actually think that this item could end up hurting him, because going a Battle Fury on PA, you're not going to get any survivability, right? Like, you're not going BKB, you're not going drums, you're just getting a Battle Fury. So I think the hero is meant to be played more during like the mid game than it is like ultra late game. Sure, she's a decent 6-slotted hero, gets 50% evasion, pretty good,
Yeah, it's not bad.
but necessarily going this farming oriented style against the Medusa team is necessarily the best choice.
Yeah, and obviously BKB doesn't help you against Stone Gaze, so
Yeah, I mean, I understand why he's not making a BKB. I'm just saying that you're making an item that's going to make you very susceptible to just getting exploded for a very long time. I mean, even just a
Dire's
Hellfire
top
Blast
tower
and a
is under
Sunstrike
attack.
almost kills him.
Yeah.
okay, let's look at it a different way. Is it actually okay if your PA dies? If he jumps in and takes all the focus, you still have the necessary damage to kind of follow through, right?
So
With the
where
epicenter,
he comes in.
with the vacuum, yeah, and you know, Aoi on his Mirana.
He was farmed for shit.
So obviously you don't want your 1-row core to die, but
no, Ellie's the
Dire's
one.
top
yeah,
tower
yeah.
is under
So
attack.
is it actually okay for a 2-row to blink in and soak damage? I guess if you're doing that, you won't get a Battle Fury, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if he wanted to be focused, he wouldn't go Battle Fury.
Well, Navi just killed Roche with the Necro 3.
Yeah, Kuro's up here.
Dire's turret
Courier's gonna
has
get
been
sniped
killed.
as well.
Oh.
Been killed.
Kuro's got no ulti. He's in panic mode. He's like, team, please. Here comes 1 TP. It's gonna be Dendi. Rest of Navi's making their way up here right now. Ice Blast gonna miss. Wow, Puppy's not going eggs. He's going back. What a team player.
He just loves everyone.
Would have called him more of a team
He's
player if he
making it up to
TP
Hubos
earlier.
for the early game. He's like, you know what? I didn't TP for you, but I'll buy a mech. So I won't TP and mech you.
I don't really like Angel Apparition mech, to be honest. I think you need to be like far away to get the Ice Blast.
Yeah, I agree.
And I
Arrow, not gonna hit. There's a blast though. They
shall not
they
pass.
cannot come into that ice wall. Yeah, they need to back out, and they will.
Yeah, I think you need the Ags. Like, and stay far away. Like,
Yeah, but Funek's never gonna get a mech. That's the thing. Like, they don't have anybody else besides him and Funek who can make the mech. Nobody else has the money. Like, you're not gonna make your Wraith King get a mech.
I don't know.
He doesn't have the mana, man.
It only costs 75 mana.
Nah, he doesn't have the mana. Skeletons are stupid.
He's not skeleton anymore, he has a croissant.
1-7.
Surge
Oh, he's so in trouble. Wait, no,
Where's the
Sunstrike?
Sunstrike? Oh, cooldown.
he's
on
fine.
both. He has cooldown on
Okay,
both.
he's not fine. He's lost by him. He's definitely
Oh,
not back
Dendy's
him
so
away.
greedy.
Let it go.
So greedy.
Okay, he's still. Oh god.
Oh, flared.
They got the Aegis.
Yeah,
I don't think giving it the Aegis was... He could have just sent the creeps in there, man. He didn't have to commit that hard.
gotta go hard.
Okay,
Well, now he wasted his leap, but he doesn't...
Mid lane here, it looks like the root is here, and they're gonna go on her balls towards the bounce. Here comes the. Okay, run next to him. Don't turn around,
Don't
Envy.
look her in the eyes.
Alright,
Okay.
it's got a haste.
Oh,
Fine.
Oh, on demand grid. They could get more if they want. Okay, no chasing up the hill.
man.
I was like, why didn't I get the Aegis?
Fuck you, Deadly.
Yeah, I don't know why they pick Dusa and just give him no help.
They just throw him to the wolves, man.
No, I think that's the idea. They go, get mana shield and stats.
Yeah, it's like the
middle.
tankiest hero. If you go
Absorb.
mana shield stats,
I
like
think it
just
is.
no help.
Yeah.
But what is that
Dire's
given them?
top
Like,
tower
what
is
is...
Stone
under
Gaze.
attack. Is under
Okay, but
Dire's
let's say for the
top
sake of
tower
argument that
is
it's the same
falling.
mentality.
Blink.
Like,
Oh,
what?
Blink
Anyway,
miss.
Okay.
you were talking about how maybe like Envy wanted to be focused. Like clearly we decided that that wasn't the case.
Right.
But if that was what they wanted Havos to play Medusa for, what did they get out of him getting ganked a million times mid?
So your Dendi could do
Space.
damage. Dendi MVP, man.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
but it's like
And then
reverse
you-
space creation.
and
It's
then you
space
get your ice
consumption.
Dire's top tower is
You're
under
dying.
attack. Is under attack.
Your tower dies.
it's fine. You've other towers.
You have, okay, you do have other towers. I can't actually, can't dispute that.
Does Eri get a BKB?
He's fine, actually.
Really?
I think if you want survivability and maybe a lifesteal would do just fine.
Manta's still good as well.
Yeah.
Against Medusa? They just die.
It only hits 5 targets.
No, the Stone Gaze instantly kills.
Oh, you're talking about the ulti, yeah. I don't know. I still think Manta's nice for split pushing. Like when you already have a Mule there, you can just like Manta
Yeah.
push the wave in.
Again, it's also the mobility, as Andy pointed out earlier.
Get the Yasha.
That's why.
Yeah,
I actually like SNY here.
yeah. I think Mantis does the waste because it does just die.
I mean, you could just wait for him to ult and then do your thing.
Yeah, I think
That's-
he actually has to ult early in fights, especially if Envy like blinks on him. It's like panic. I have to ult now.
When Dendi gets a few more levels on Wex, and he starts doing the split shot with Alacrity, it'll do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a good thing to bring up actually because we haven't really talked much about it.
Yeah.
And the way that he's building, because he has a lot of attack speed, like he has drums, treads, Yasha, is that the
Dire's
Exort
top tower
like plus
is under
damage will be
attack.
much more beneficial for him.
Yeah.
Because he already has so much attack speed. Look at them arrows, man. Just imagine if he actually had... Well, I mean, he's still really far considering how crappy of a game he's had. Like, being the 4th highest on net worth
Yeah.
when you've died that many times. What a guy, man. Maybe that's why they put him in bad
Yeah,
positions.
they throw him
Yeah.
under the bus and he just kind of crawls
He
his
just-
way out.
He's clawed his way up, man.
Andy mid right now. You see probably down the right side.
I don't know.
The Blink Dagger hasn't actually found him too many kills. Just a weird.
Phonics sniffing about the place.
What about Sniff?
Yeah, it does, yeah. The sniffing bot.
Okay, it's fair. I didn't actually know. I'm not an engineer.
The iRobot movie. Never seen that?
That movie was so terrible.
So bad.
It is awful.
Will Smith, he's not great at the movies.
He's kind of gone downhill since the late 90s.
What was that? The cowboy movie that was
Oh,
Wild West. I don't even know how I know that. Like,
the,
I only know the bad movies.
It was him and Owen Wilson, right?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It was so, and they were like, so, I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
It's like, man, you should have just stopped after Independence Day. Just don't make
that was
any
a
more
classic.
movies. Yeah. Okay, back on point, boys. We're getting sidetracked, which is okay sometimes. There's not really a whole lot going on right now. It's more or less just a lot of farming, but oh, hook shot off the mark.
Pilot that.
What a blink.
It's like I felt that one coming. I sniffed that one.
He felt it in his tail, man.
Okay,
Well,
now
now he's gonna die.
Sandstorm?
Over dodge one gank, tank the other. He can't get away. He's got a ult on him.
Unless someone pipes him in the well.
Buy cloaks! Yep, he's buying
Whoa,
cloaks!
no, he's still dead.
Well, now you have a cloak. Not too bad, right?
Buy more cloaks. Well, see, now the problem is he can't sell it because he's dead, so now he's stuck with the item.
Yeah, now you have a cloak. It's all
It's a
good.
good item. 15% spell resistance.
Yeah, but he was making a BKB.
Don't worry about it. You'll just have it as a casual cloak till you get your BKB.
The halberd, actually.
I don't know, man.
Against Medusa, it's pretty good. Because Medusa
Right, so
usually don't
PA's got
Radiant's
4K.
bottom tower is
You guys
under
are,
attack.
kind of debating about BKB. Has the recent 15-minute changed your opinion?
Well, she just got one.
Okay,
So that changes my opinion.
Right, okay, so he is gonna go BKB.
I think the reason why he actually opted not to go BKB first is because a first item
Radiant's
BKB
bottom
PA does
tower
nothing.
is
Well, we saw that on Pycat the other
Yeah,
day.
it's just-
Hit
Yeah,
like kittens.
it's so low damage
Yeah.
because by the time you actually get a second and third item on top of your BKB is at 4 seconds. Then you have like no damage uptime because your BKB doesn't last long enough for you to kill anybody unless you are RNGesus. So, sense to not rush the BKB first in that sense.
Oh, God. Here comes the combo.
Where's the BKB there? All right, he'll
got
walk
it.
it off.
It's a
And took
Regus.
BKB down.
That's a
He wants to
Regus.
go. Oh, never mind.
No.
I would have went.
That's when you like blink in, get like 3 crits right in a row, and then there's like a Reddit post, PA so legit, LOL.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a pulse regardless of whether PA or Medusa wins because they're both bad carries.
Medusa's not bad.
That's pretty bad.
I think Medusa is more usable than PA.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, clearly PA is being used, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of how hard it is to actually run the hero.
Radiant structures are
It took 3
fortified.
people at like what, 4 or 5 minutes in?
Radiant's
Like
bottom
20,
tower is under
20
attack.
minutes to kill.
Yeah.
Oh, Darude top.
Here comes another all-in on Havost. I'm getting everything, guys. Can the man get one TB? He's gonna get one, but unfortunately it doesn't really matter. Blast! Oh, it's so close. Kuro,
Okay.
he's gonna get
Yeah, turn around. I was like,
blink
oh, wait.
forward, man up! Man up, you got ult!
He's gonna man up.
Wait, no, why would you stun the guy without a ult? Oh.
Okay, now they're gonna kill him again, right?
Yeah.
No,
Nah, he's fine.
They have arrow and stuff.
And PA killed Puppy as well in the woods.
I guess. Why didn't they go on it?
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe they
back
thought
up,
there
right?
was gonna be more.
Yeah, Phoenix lady here.
It's probably miscommunication, to be honest. Like, oh, funny.
They don't have arrow anymore though. Nope.
He's out of it. Oh, what a hook!
Burrow? No, he doesn't. He's dead.
No, he burrowed already.
Okay,
Yeah.
Blink and tank it together. What a friend! Okay, but never mind. They don't get
What
the
a
kill.
friend indeed.
Get out of there, man.
Ride together, die together.
I mean, that's the only reason you blink in there, right?
Yeah, of
and you
course,
make
yeah.
the wall, so you get one more unit. I like that, like Cloud9, they just think of all these like small things, like buying a cloak in the well. Who does that?
Okay. Wild Wild West was Kevin Klein, not Owen Wilson. Thank you, Kalen. I read it.
Oh, is it Owen and Jackie Chan that makes
It's
it?
been a long time, okay?
And that Shanghai
mean,
Noon
makes
movie's
me
actually not bad.
And has Kevin Klein? Yeah, he's been in stuff. Never mind. I actually know movies he's been in. I was gonna say, has he been in anything since then? And I was like, yep, he has.
What has he been in?
No more words, Shane.
You don't know.
Just Dota. No, I know he's been in stuff. I just can't remember the names of the
Oh,
movies.
okay, okay.
I'm done now on Funny.
And Hexstone on Sandy, which is
Yeah, pretty big.
yeah.
I think he goes Ags next, probably.
Blink Dagger, I think.
So you think after this, the
Yeah.
Blink Hex? Yeah, that's actually really legit as well.
Okay, in terms of the way that Envy's playing this PA, like, why are we watching a PA instead of another carry? Perhaps has better laning potential.
Because BKB on a hero who has 50% evasion is much better than a BKB is on a lot of heroes for
Fair
the
enough.
same reason that
Oh,
All right, here comes
I
that.
kind of ninja'd out of that one there.
I don't think he even knew. He just
he just dodged
Yeah.
the bullet.
Yeah,
And by
exactly.
bullet, I mean like train,
Oh.
because that would have been just jumping in front of a freighter, man. Wouldn't have been great. But yeah, back to the PA thing. It's like the hero has the potential for some of the highest damage output of any carry, right?
The highest.
Especially when you get 16, right? Because your coup de grace does the maximum amount of DPS. So the same reason you see like so many carries like SF go BKB and then
Radiant's top
Butterfly,
tower
or
is
Gyro goes
under
BKB
attack.
Butterfly is because they already do so much damage.
Yeah, they knock
Same thing for
down.
PA.
Oh, Revolt.
Okay, I don't know if they want to get in there. Yes, everything's coming from Navi. Hobosa tanking it off. And Envy, is he activating the BKB? He is. There's a wall on top of that. He just kills everything. On the backline, Kuroki's low. Dendi needs to be focused. Look at that coup de grace. It just almost clean puppy. But here comes the Hex. Force Sap away from Envy. He could just blink back in if he wants to do so. Okay, Dendi's just solo out DPSing them right now.
Yeah.
The Necrovoke, man, I'm telling you.
So
Oh, Envy.
Okay. He clenched a bit when he did that, I'd say.
he wanted some gold. If Kuro didn't blink away there, I think they actually get like 3 kills. Like, Kuro thought that they couldn't fight, but they still had 2 Forged Spirits and the Necro Book out, and the BKBs were all down. There was no Epi. I think it was a little bit of an unfortunate call by him to actually back up there, because he blinked up to the high ground, right? Like, he didn't blink forward to chase. I think they're really...
Little scout arrow.
Okay, well, that's going to
It's gonna
scout.
hit Roshan.
It's gonna help, yeah.
Oh, there's a double damage rune top. And Envy's checking it.
No, he's not. He's not.
Destiny.
Yeah, he's checking it, man.
Oh,
He knows.
I thought you said Owie. Envy's checking.
Okay.
That's the rune of destiny.
All right, now you go into the pit and just kill everything. Does he
They
make
need
it
to hurry,
time?
man. Oh god, they're not killing it fast enough. They need to get out.
Panic stations, boys.
Well,
There's a ward there. They see it.
Oh,
No, Kuro got arrowed.
Okay. Yup. Don't do it wrong.
You can do it, Dundee.
Oh, the manta. Okay. Okay. Yup. BKB. DD.
Oh, boy.
Everything is just dying. He's gonna get the Aegis Trapper TD Envy.
By the way,
Kuroki just hanging there. Kuroki trying to pick it up. He's gonna be dead. Okay, now he blinks on the high ground. Puppy's gonna be dead as well. My god, these crits. Here comes he. Runaway ult.
why is Funny here?
Funny, get out of that garden. The rune of destiny,
Okay.
man.
So the rune didn't do anything because he BKB'd off his DD.
Yes.
But it's the rune of
straight away.
destiny.
Yeah.
gave him the path.
He didn't even hit anybody with it. He activated the DD and then BKB'd.
Wait,
so
he
was
did it
gone.
wrong?
Yeah, he did it wrong.
I think he got one crit.
No, he crit for 700. That's not a DD crit when you have a Basher and a Battle Fury in level 16.
Oh, Envy, please. How he wouldn't make that
Dyer's
It
mistake.
gave him the
middle
confidence to
tower
go in.
has fallen.
He messed it up and it didn't matter because he just crit every single person that he hit. Here comes the Reddit post, boys. PA super
Dyer's
awesome hero.
structures are fortified.
But no, I have to say, the way they ran it actually worked really well. Because it was a lane that Envy actually couldn't lose because it was a Medusa. And they ganked the Medusa.
Well, here's the
lane.
thing though.
Why didn't they send the Volker mate?
Exactly, why didn't they?
I don't get it.
Well, I think because of the way that Dendy was building, they kind of favored him having like the earlier Necro book.
Okay.
Because I think the Necro book makes a much bigger impact than Havos maybe having like a Lincoln's or something like that. Because realistically, that's what he farms, right? Like if you get free farm, you go like Matza or Lincoln's or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe he still goes Trumps, but either way, it would have taken a lot longer for Havos to become relevant in terms of farm than it does for Dendy. So Dendy having the item sooner makes it so Cloud9's lineup can't just run them over at like
Okay,
20
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, there's also the thing that Medusa's much harder to gank if
than
you had
Volker.
TPs.
TPs are a good item.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe a little bit underused.
In certain teams.
Holy Envy. Okay,
That damage. But that's not an Ags ulti, so.
The clockwork rocket.
nice, fine. He's got a bottle. And Aegis.
Oh.
It's getting to that point though where PA is no longer the carry who goes in and instantly dies.
He
Now
needs
it's
200 gold, and I'm pretty sure he one-shots.
yeah, he can go on pretty much anyone.
Yeah. It's filthy.
He also, once he goes in, there's a good chance where he bashes the Dusa. I assuming they're going on Dusa.
And then he can't ulti?
Yeah, cannot.
Yeah. This'll blade him in like 60 gold.
RNG man. Pray to RNGesus.
Cruel mistress.
It really is, man. Some games you have it and some games you don't. This game, he has it.
Didn't he get like 3 or 4 crits in a row in the Roshan fight? Like it was...
Well, he crit
Whoa.
every person he attacked. That's the thing.
The thing is, yeah, well, he's been alive for such a long time. Like, you are going to get crits when you have Phantom Strike, because it increases your movement speed, or attack speed, excuse me.
Yeah, but sometimes you just have those, like you hit 4 or 5 times, you don't actually get a crit.
And the crits he got were like on 3 people with the cleave as well. They were like really well positioned.
So Cloud9 looking to be in a really solid position here.
Does the Skadi even save with it on a Vost? If he can get a Skadi? Does it
Probably not.
It doesn't do it, does it?
The problem that they're going to have right now is that there's no MKB for the PA.
Mm-hmm.
And if the BKB is on, I mean, Envy more or less can't be killed right now.
They have a Hex on Invoker on Dendy.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, he can't die because he has an Aegis. Like, they actually can't kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
So if they kill him the first time, then he comes back with BKB. You assume he probably uses Abyssal, like, the first time around, right? Mm-hmm. To try to do damage. So I think this is a time where Cloud9 could just potentially go for the last tier 2. I don't know if they can go high ground necessarily because their team is actually pretty poor at it. Like, their heroes don't
They
go
need to
high
get a
ground very
pick, I
well.
think.
Yeah, they've been looking for these picks. Unfortunately, the Moonlight Shadow has been used under wards.
Oh. But I die.
Okay, Sina. Okay,
Oh,
that's a little bit
Jesus.
aggressive. Get out of there.
Oh, what a BKB. And here comes the vacuum wall. Where's the PA in the middle of this? He's right here. BKB. He's using it. Ooh, okay. What did they kill? Like, nothing. Okay, just doing Kuroki. Hey, man, value CS. Here comes the stun on Envy. BKB's down. It's a buyback from Dendy. They want to try to turn this. Envy's actually stuck inside of the cogs. He's
he
going to
blinks
blink
out.
away, though, to
Yeah.
safety. The meatball, it does nothing. And Havos died as well, man.
Yep.
Oh, jump back in by Funnick. They're going to find Kuro as well. That is reincarnation down. Well, 7 going to be forced out.
All the
Boss now
arrows.
just getting attacked by like a full creep wave and minions as well.
Oh,
Envy,
God.
though, he's the
I
crit
think he
lord.
goes ham.
Envy is losing all his mana. Turn back Envy.
Dyer's
Nice,
middle
fine.
tower is under
Oh,
attack.
tornado.
Dyer's middle tower has
They
fallen.
can't finish him.
Has fallen.
Didn't even lose the Aegis.
Yeah. Not
So
good.
I know why now he's played PA so much. It finally makes sense.
He's ONGs.
The more you play PA, the more crits you get. Think about it. I like every time I see a PA in competitive play, I'm like, if I had this crit rate, I'd play this hero every
He
year.
also gets double runes on the same spot. Like, it's cool too. He's got an illusion haste.
He also has like 3 gig gold. Oh my god.
Yeah, but like the more you play on PA, the more you believe the hero, and thus you get the crit.
All you gotta do is believe, man. That's it.
There you go.
Dota's won on hopes and dreams.
Oh my god, that's a buyback.
And there's another crit.
I don't think that might be
He attacked him like 6 times. Of course you're
Okay,
gonna
he
get
attacked Funnick twice and crit him on the second hit.
It's filthy.
PRD. You know it happens.
It's not supposed to happen with PRD. That's the whole point of PRD.
No, I don't think it's PRD for the big Rai, right? Yeah, it's just straight.
There's like a lesser chance that you will get that many crits in succession.
Look at this. Oh, don't like.
No, just he can go ham. He has an Aegis. Like, what are they gonna do? They don't have Dendi. He bought out. Pavos doesn't really do any damage because he had to go all defensive items this game. I think this was an ideal situation for PA pick though.
Game's never over when you have Medusa. Luminos with this.
I don't know, man. I feel like Cloud9 are gonna win this one. I'm no math guy, but
The next like 3 fights, you won't get any crits at all.
even if he doesn't, he still hits for 300 damage.
Yeah, and he has a Blink Strike to increase movement speed.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, they're trying to burst him down. He's not getting any crits right now. But it don't matter.
Still hits for 300.
Yeah. Pi, in a little bit of trouble. Pi gets critted, so he's dead.
Is it jam?
I'm not sure if I like that dive.
Pavos is like, no, I'm not walking through that wall.
Dire's top
I'm out of
tower
here.
is under attack.
The Cloud9's going to go for the other objectives. So what do you think Envy's going to go for now? Are we talking about
Butterfly?
I think he just
lifesteal?
goes full damage, like MKB or something.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
He could go lifesteal if he wanted to.
I don't think Butterfly works well. I mean, evasion stacks, yes.
It does give you more evasion.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Do you need
I don't know
more
exactly
evasion?
what the percent is, but you just buy like 2 butterflies and just sit in the
No,
well.
I think 1 stacks pretty well with Blur. I don't know.
We'll have to ask Bruno. I'm sure he knows.
I mean, I do know. It doesn't stack well. Like, you get to, I'm going to guess, 60-ish%.
Pretty fucking good.
From 50 to 60, you want to send 6k.
You get attack speed and damage.
It's true.
Which, none of these things are...
Look, if Shane was trying to sell me a car, I would have bought it already. I'm just saying.
And damage.
Yeah, I can't.
So what is the choice gonna be? I still think
Well, Satanic's not bad. It's a good-
no, Satanic's definitely not bad. Like
Yeah.
I think it might be overkill though, because I don't think he's gonna die anymore. Look at Medusa's items, right?
Yeah.
He went nothing but defensive items, no MKB, no damage items at all. They're relying solely on Dendi for the damage output at this point and A ult, I guess.
Oh, does he have the snowball throwing device? I can't click on that career. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Okay, so he has a Scotty. But is it... Actually, does he have the full Scotty?
Yeah, he does.
He needs, like, a Orb
Yeah,
of Venom.
He needs the Orb of Venom, okay.
I'm sure
So he has it now.
Yeah.
Actually good against most melee carries, except the one that could blink around.
Yeah.
And the one that you're not going to hit half the time, because you don't have an MKB.
It's all irrelevant.
Unless you turn him into a pig.
Oh, again, even if Envy dies,
What
the
did-
rest of the team has so much
Why does
damage.
Kuro have like 3.2k gold?
Alright, it's MKP. Is Kuro saving for
I don't know.
Asher?
Maybe he gets a
Relic?
Hex too?
I think AC is what he
I think they
should
need
get.
another Hex, to be honest.
Hex?
Radiant's top
Yeah.
tower is under
Okay.
attack.
Well,
Because-
AC would reduce a lot of damage from PA. Not a lot, but...
It would reduce damage, but he could just as easily go Vlad's if he's really worried about having the +5 armor to his team.
Okay.
It's still pretty legit at this stage in the game.
I think if Vos goes Rapier now. You gotta go big or go home, man.
He could go Rapier. I think MKB might actually still be sufficient.
If you're attacking, like, say, a creep, and you're using split shot, you still have the same chance to miss on
Oh, the train is coming. They see
PA?
Puppy.
He's screwed.
Yeah, Puppy dead. Wow, there's a blink in from Kuroki. Where's the rest of the team?
Kuro.
Yeah, Envy says, alright, I'll just hit this.
And good night.
That hurts.
Go back out. Hero that's gonna hit. Bro, Shrike, where's the blink vacuum? Nothing on just yet. Here comes the patch. They're gonna go on right. He said she's so tanky. She's gonna manage up with the vacuum back in and the epicenter. And the cleanup crew. Envy's gonna just. Oh.
Snake away. Snake away.
Okay, never mind. He just got like.
Oh, dirty.
Oh boy.
It's a lightning chicken. Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
Dire's
Alrighty
middle
then.
tower is under attack.
Okay, so we got to see a couple of things that we don't normally get to see.
which is great.
Yeah, I'm happy to see new heroes. It's always good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the PA and why it did work. Okay. Circumstances, a team has at least a carry who has some kind of fighting potential during the early game. This Medusa actually built to be a creep. Like,
Okay.
mana shield, stats, ult at 6,